Let's look at the width height component, this one here. That's just an initialization thing. What comes in on here is something like this, basically a piece of JSON that contains default sizes for canvas, paddle, and ball. And I've implemented this. It's simple enough to implement in Python. In Python, we need to define 3 routines: the installer, which installs a template, an instantiator, which takes the template and makes a unique instance of it. That's like taking a template is like a class, an instantiator is like doing a new on a class, and then there's the handler, which accepts the data structure from the kernel, and the event. An event is just a payload tagged with a port name. So in this case, the port name would be size, and the payload would be a string containing this piece of JSON. And the handler gets called every time the kernel feels like it, when it sees that you have more than 0 events in your input queue. You have 1 input queue per part. So the first thing I do is grab the instance data off of that. We created the instance data here when we instantiated the thing. And then I do a try except. We just turn the JSON into an internal data format, and then we grab the width and the height out of the data, and then we send them to the appropriate output pins. And the output pins are width and height. And what happens here is that these get tacked onto the output queue of the part in the order that they were sent. So width would be the front of the queue and height would be the second item in the queue.